Calculate the net force experienced by Q1, Q2, Q2, and Q3. So because of that net, we have to first draw a force diagram, but the focus is on Q1, we have Q2, we have Q3. The focus is on Q1, okay? So when we draw a force diagram, we'll look at what type of force between Q1 and Q2. Then let's draw what type of force between Q1 and Q3, because the question says calculate the net force on Q1. So we are going to look at Q1. Q1 is positive, then versus Q2. Q2 is negative. What type of force between Q1 and Q2? Because Q1 is positive, Q2 is negative. There is a force of attraction between the two. There is a force of attraction between the two. So this is the force exerted by 2 on 1. This is the force exerted by Q1 on 2. But equation yona ibuze ngobani ku Q1. So I will remove this one. So siyenze ke ngoku i-free body diagram ku Q1 and Q2. Mke siyenze ku Q1 and Q3. So I will have Q3 here. Q3 is positive. What type of force between Q1 and Q3? Since this one is positive, now they positive, we have a repulsive force, which means this one will push this one in this direction. This is the force exerted by Q3 on 1. But this one will move in that direction. This is the force exerted by Q1 on Q3. All right? But we are interested with Q1, not Q3. So the force diagram or the free body diagram on Q1, and yeah, we have a force exerted by 3 on 1. We have a force exerted by 2 on 1. That is a free body diagram. The reason we draw a free body diagram is because we have to calculate the net force. So when we calculate the net force, we need a force diagram or a free body diagram, okay? Second step is to calculate each force. We are going to calculate the force between Q3 and 1, and we calculate the force between Q2 and 1. That is the second step. So the formula says F between what? 3 and 1 will be KQ of 3 times Q of 1 R squared between 3 and 1. So we are going to substitute. S space seska K, A seska Q3, A seska Q1, then A seska R, then bengula squared power. Now let's substitute. K is constant. 9,0 times 10 to the power 9. Q3, now Q3, 7. But there is this micro. Then we convert by multiplying 10 to the power minus 6. Q1, now Q1, 2 power. There is this micro. Then we multiply by 10 to the power minus 6. The distance between 3 and 1, now 1, now 3. The distance is 10 plus 15, which is 25. But centimeters, we need meters, so we are going to divide by 100. Then we press the calculator. So the answer is 2,016 newtons, which means this force is equal to F31 is equal to 2,016 newtons. Then siye kwenye ke ngoku i-force, calculate each force to 1, which means here I will have O2, then the distance between 2 and 1. So I have this space for K, this space for 2, this space for 1, this space for R, then square. K is 9,0 times 10 to the power 9. Then Q2 now 5, as a sign, 5 times 10 to the power negative 6. Why 10? It's because of micro. Then 1 is 2 times 10 to the power negative 6. Right. Then the distance between 1 and 2. 1 and 2 is 10 centimeters. Because of centi, we divide by 100. Okay, then the answer here is 9 newtons, which means this one is equal to 9 newtons. Okay, step number 3. Let's choose the direction that must be positive. So we have right, we have one, left. The right must be positive. Take right as positive, which means this one will be positive. This one will be negative. Okay, so F net is equal to F31 plus F21, but this one is positive, this one is negative. I'll put negative there. So I have negative 2,016 plus 9. So the answer is that I have is 6,98 newtons. The answer is positive. Set right must be positive, which means to the right. Then space ifumene net force. If we go for the calculator. Space ifumene net force exerted on Q1 by what? By Q2 and Q3. So we have these steps. Step number 1. Since we put net, you draw a force diagram or a free body diagram. Then step number 2, you calculate each force. Paula free body diagram, yeah. But then number 3, in this case, we choose the direction that must be positive. Then it's basically